Hey there, Libra. Come on in. Let's do your energy forecast for the week ahead. Hi there. My name is Lee Shanks, aka Intuitive Lee, and we are doing the week of January the 7th through to the 13th via the Oracle. All right. So, yes, I had to check. Am I using Oracle or Tarot today? No, I am using Oracle. The very first card I'm going to pull is your overarching energy for the week ahead. For that, I am using the Divine Animals Oracle, and then I'll switch over to the Shaman's Dream Oracle, and we'll break your week down just a little bit further. All right, Libra, let's just get at her and see what the cards would have you know for yourself at this time. So again, just one card, asking your angels, guides, and loved ones to guide me toward the support that you need for your week ahead, if you will. All right, your first card here is all about the companionship, right? Shown here with the dog. And dog, you know, humankind's best friend, right? Very loyal, very dedicated. And I do feel like this is you this week, Libra. You showing your companionship, you showing your loyalty to somebody around you. I feel like somebody needs to know that you're there for them. There's a sense of this person needing companionship, and you're up. You're basically up. You're being called on to sort of not prove yourself. Please don't think that that's what I'm saying at all. But I do feel like there's somebody around you that's struggling, and they need you to sort of step in and just sort of shine your light a little bit and allow them to follow you out of the darkness that they're in at this time. Now, this is not your responsibility. This is what you're doing as a friend, though, right? You're never responsible for where somebody else is on their journey, what they're going through, but you can certainly assist them on their journey. And that's what you're being asked to do at this time. Show your loyalty. Whoa, I just dropped all those cards. There's just a lot of energy in that statement right there. All right, Libra, let's break it down a little bit further. We're going to pull 3 more cards, breaking your week down to the beginning, middle, and end. And again, this is for the week of January the 7th through to the 13th. So let's see what the cards have for you. And once again, using the Shaman's Dream. So we have a lay of the land, ancestral wisdom. We all carry the wisdom of our ancestors, right? I often comment that we walk on the ashes of our ancestors, but we also carry their wisdom, right? So it has been scientifically proven that we carry intergenerational trauma, that something your great-grandparents expressed, a lived experience from your great-grandparents is still carried down with you today. So a lot of the stuff that we have to get over, if you will, is things that they lived through. And we carry that, but we also carry their wisdom. We don't just carry their trauma. We also carry their wisdom, their knowledge, their awareness. We just have to tap into it. We just have to become aware of it and aware of the fact that it's available to us to be able to tap into that. So lean in to the wisdom of your ancestors. I always tell my clients that if you've got a loved one in spirit that was really good at something, then when you're doing that thing and you want a hand, ask that loved one to come in for you. Ask that loved one to step in from the spirit world, come around you and guide you. Give you a quick, for instance, I have a notorious highway near here. And if I'm taking that highway at night in the rain, hate it, right? I'll be white knuckling on that highway. But as soon as I realize that that's what's going on, and I'm desperately clinging to the steering wheel and hoping nothing goes wrong, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I'm like, hey, Dad, you know what? You were a professional driver. Can you come in here and give me a hand, please? I just want to make it safely home. And within minutes, I'll just feel more confident behind the wheel. I'm not so fearful of what everybody else is doing or what I'm doing. I'm in the flow. And it's my dad helping me out. That is what I'm talking about by the wisdom of the ancestors. If I go to anything to do with music, my grandmother graduated from music school. And so I just lean into her. I have a child that is very, very musically inclined. I don't really understand music, but if I need to understand something, I ask my grandmother to stand in for me. She comes in, she gives me a hand, gives me the words or understanding that I need in that moment. And that's available to you as well. All right, let's see where we're going by the middle of the week. We're leaning on the ancestors' wisdom and we're showing our loyalty to those around us. And we have dream thief, refusal of the call. What is going on here, Libra? Why are you refusing the call? Oh, because you don't think the call's for you or you're not worthy of the call. What? Don't refuse the call, especially if that call is coming from, again, a companion of yours, whether that's family, whether that's a work colleague, whether this is a spouse or a child, somebody around you one of your companions is needing you. You're going to show your loyalty by stepping up for them. You're going to understand that whatever it is that's needed in the moment, just because you don't have that knowledge and wisdom doesn't mean you can't call it in, because you can. You have the wisdom of the ancestors. And through that, you're not going to refuse the call, because I feel like the underlying opportunity here is a call for you to step forward more into who you are, truly, who you're meant to be and how you're meant to express yourself in this lifetime. So one thing sort of leads to another. This is a bit of a chain reaction here, but it's all for good. You think you're giving something to somebody by showing them your loyalty, stepping up for them when they need it, but somehow it's going to play out that it's a benefit to you as well. All right, so don't refuse the call. And this is what this card is saying. It's getting you to acknowledge that there's something more at play here, okay? Don't let whatever's going on steal your dreams because they're not turning out the way you expected. There's something bigger going on here. And whatever you were dreaming, the universe says, hold my beer, I got you, okay? And they're bringing in something better, so let it go, right? And yeah, look at the dust devil coming in here, you moving out of stagnation, because there's a sense here of you being in a bit of a rut, right? I have this sense of you just sort of doing the same old, going the same way, always doing the same routine, just sort of stuck in that rut kind of energy. And by allowing yourself to undergo this process of calling your ancestors in, leaning on their wisdom, allowing you to be who you need to be in order to support this person that's calling on you, by you answering the call and shifts now taking place in your own life, now that stagnation is going to be falling away from you and you're going to get more clarity. I feel like this uptick in energy coming in for you. I think this is a really good week. It's looking like a really good week for you here, even if it doesn't feel like it at the outset, because you have somebody calling on you in a time of need. It's more than what it appears to be at this time. All right? Trust. Thank you ever so much for being here with me today, Libra. Let me know in the chat below how you're resonating with the reading, if you're resonating with the reading. I do always try to get back to the comments and answer them myself. So thank you for those that do share with me. I look forward to being of service moving forward in different ways as we get into my studio here. I'm so excited. The last week is going to be looking like this, as next week is all dedicated to getting it done. All right, so join me, hit the notification button. I'm going to take you on a tour of the studio when it's completed, prior to me officially moving in and doing all my work from here, because that does mean some changes coming up for me here intuitively and the services that I get to offer you. I'm so excited for what's coming down the pike. All right, blessed be one and all. I'll talk to you really soon. Come back next week, hit your notification button. And I just, again, want to thank you all for being here. Intuitively signing off.